going on, people? It's the right brother. I started to think to myself, a lot of people talk about be humble, don't forget where you came from, be humble. And well, I understand why they say that. At the same time, for what? Be humble for what? I worked hard for the money. You hear me? I worked hard for the money, and I just can't. Hey, listen, I'm about to get into a song right there. Copy strike, algorithm. But it's like you work hard for your stuff, and you want to enjoy what it is you work hard for. Like a lot of people saving up money to do different things, take trips and stuff. Like all my money, I probably could have went and bought a truck. But I bought furniture, TV, you know, house bills, paying off credit cards, you know, from back in the day when they had the furloughs in California. They put us in the hole big time. You know, just random stuff like that. But then I realized that basically, you know, I'm watching commercials, not while I'm driving. And even if I was driving, I wouldn't admit that. But I was watching commercials and they like, hey, you can get this car for $200 a month. And I'm like, $200 a month ain't shit. And that's when it kicked in. That's when it kicked in, like, that's where I guess the humbleness need to come in at, right? Because I'm looking at this car, they like, oh, it's $200 a month, or it's $260 a month, or it's $280 a month, $300 something a month. You know, these ain't like, you know, Mercedes or nothing like that. Or I think you probably still get a C-Class for maybe $329. And I'm sitting back like, man, that ain't shit. That ain't nothing. I'm paying $700 a week. No problem. No issues. But then I got to realizing that there's people out there that can't afford to pay that $200 a month. And then that's when I was like, I need to humble myself. Because for me to say something like that, like, you know, that car's only how much a month? Oh, I pay $225, $275. Man, that ain't shit. That's where the humbleness need to come in at. Because now that we're making money, you know, we tend to forget where we came from. Back in the day before I started driving trucks, paying my $300, I had a Chrysler 300. I think I was paying $329. Sometimes I had to scrounge to get that money. Now if I had a payment of $329 a month, I just drive up to LA and take a load back. That monthly payment is done. With money in my pocket. And actually just the load going up too, from San Diego to LA. I pay that car note for the month. And I realized that's when that's where the humbleness need to kick in. You don't have to be humble, but just don't be around people who can't afford the same stuff that you have and be like, what? You can't afford that? You can't afford this? Your rent's $800? Bruh, my rent is $1,900. And I'm hardly ever home. Stunting on. That's where the humbleness needs to come in. I don't know why it just dawned on me just now. So I'm not the type of person to tell somebody that what you make ain't shit. Or I'm not the type of person to tell somebody what you can't afford ain't shit. You know, there's people out there that got charges that's probably paying like $400 a month. $400 a month, guess what? For me right now, ain't shit. But you see how that sound? You know, people went out and they got this car because, you know, somebody co-signed for them or whatever. Did they get in a predicament where they can't afford that vehicle no more? And then here I come, you know, in my paid off car, looking at them like, oh, that ain't shit. You can't afford $400 a month for that car. Why did you get it? You know, you start to get into that question mode. You knew you couldn't afford it. You know, why did you get it? You shouldn't have did that. But in all actuality, it's their life, their money. At the time, they might have felt like they can afford that. Then something might have happened. I couldn't afford this truck note if I wasn't driving this truck. You know, so I say that to say this. Don't forget where you come from. Remember the struggle, but appreciate the success. All right? Remember the struggle, appreciate the success, and don't rub it in certain people's face because they can't afford something that you can afford. Doesn't mean you got to sit there and talk shit about them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sit there and rub it in their face that you can't afford that. I got this nice house. I got this nice car. I bought these shoes. I got these clothes. I bought this RV because I'm passing the RV. You know, just because somebody can afford what you can afford doesn't mean you got to rub it in their face. Enjoy your success. Enjoy your items of perceived success. You own your truck. You are making a lot of money. You are successful. That don't mean you gotta come out here and shit on somebody who leasing. Trucking, especially like YouTube. Trucking is the one industry, I ain't gonna say the one, it's the one that I pay attention to. That people get mad at other people for having a job. There's people out there that can't find employment for whatever reason. But we'll get on you for trying to be successful. We'll get on you for paying your taxes. We'll get on you for being gainfully employed. You know, we'll get on you for trying to start a business or for starting a business. Or we'll get on you because you're not as successful as I am. Or we'll get on you because you're not as successful in the time span it took me to get successful. Now realizing everybody has different things going on in their life. Every individual has their own reason for doing what they're doing. I done got shot on a couple times because I'm still in a quality lease truck. You know, I don't have a fleet. I don't have my own authority. I'm paying a high truck note. But at the same time, I'm gainfully employed. I'm abiding by the laws, and I'm not a criminal. I'm not out there being mischievous. You know, I'm not out there, you know, breaking the law. I'm just making an honest living the best way that I want to, and the best way I know how. But that's not good enough for some people, which blows my mind. Blows my mind. You're not making more money than me, so I'm going to shit on you. Well, I'd have been shatted on. So, you know, you see it all the time on YouTube. You shouldn't go to this company, go to this company. You'll make more money, but that company might not be fit for you. Don't lease, go owner out. Well, leasing might be for you, or it might not be for you. Being an owner out, and owner out meaning owning your truck, might be for you, might not be for you. Or owner out with your own authority might be for you. You might want to deal with that, some people don't. But because you don't want to deal with what other people are doing, or deal with what other people are suggesting, then they'll make videos talking shit about you. Where else do you see that? You know? I don't know. I don't know. We live in the world of look at me. Look at me. I remember the times where I was sitting there, all I had to eat was a pack of hot dogs and some Thai ramen. And now I go eat the finest sushis if I want to. But I'm not going to sit here and throw it in people's face. Well, I take that back. I am going to take a picture of that. You know what I'm saying? If I paid good money for it, for an experience, a culinary experience, I'm taking a picture and I'm posting it, son. Yes. But because there is a such thing as internet envy. Internet envy. There's more people depressed in the world because they can't do what their friends are doing on Facebook and Instagram. Blows my mind because I enjoy that you went and did that, but it doesn't bother me. But I know people that was like, I wish I can do that. I wish I can go there. I wish I could eat that. I wish I had that many friends. I wish I could go to this party. I wish I could do what these other people on Facebook are doing, which blows my mind, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It happens so much, and people will actually get in their feelings and get depressed because they can't do what that person is doing because of their situation at the time. Yeah. I just laugh at it because it's kind of like, you know, all these people, especially now, people around my age, right? I'm 38. You know, there's people out there that's 38 to 45 that had their kids at 14, so their kids are grown. And they had the rest of their kids, but their other kids is watching their kids. And they got the mamas, the aunties, the uncles, the cousins to partake and watching the kids. So they are able to go do things that single parents can't do. They're able to go places that other people can't. And that brings that internet envy. It's a real thing. Like it hasn't, I don't think it's technically been diagnosed, but it's a real thing. Listen, for everybody that came in after me, alright? For everybody that came in after me, and they're in a better place than I am, or whoever came in at the same time as me, and they're in a better place than I am, I congratulate you. I'm happy for you, because that's just another individual that's being successful in life. That is how my mind works when it comes to seeing some of the stuff that I see. Congratulations. You did it. You did it faster than I did. But everybody needs to understand you got to move at your own pace. I don't follow the Joneses. I watch the Joneses. I enjoy the content that the Joneses put out. I move at my own pace. It's like, hey, that's cool, and I'm going my way. Hey, congratulations, and I go on my way. It's this weird thing, like, a lot of people want to talk about haters and jealousy. I've never been jealous of somebody else's success ever in my life. Never. Why would somebody else be jealous of somebody else's success? If you came in and you did your thing and you are successful, congratulations. When I'm ready to make that move, I'll make that move. But I'm not going to sit here and rush to make that move just to prove something to people on YouTube that I don't even personally know, that probably don't get two shits about me. The internet, a lot of people online are boasting and bragging, which is cool. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You over there rocked up, you know what I'm saying? Drip this and sauce down that. And, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, but there's people out there that are jealous and envy of somebody else's success. And there's no reason to be. Just enjoy it with them. Congratulations on X amount of subscribers, the check you got off of YouTube, sponsorships you got off of YouTube, the truck you bought, the fleets you got, you know, the home you bought, the cars you got. You know, congratulations. Yeah, I guess I've just never been a hater. I don't get it. I've never looked at somebody else and be like, why are you there and I'm not? Your grind might be better than mine. Your hustle might be better than mine. The knowledge that you have to further whatever it is you was doing might be greater than mine. So why would I be mad at that? You worked hard for the money, okay? You worked hard for the money. You worked hard for the success. You worked hard for the the material items that you got. You worked hard for the happiness that you have. You know? I don't know. I'm probably just rambling. When I eat, you know, that steak that been marbleized for 20 years, you know, the fanciest restaurant that I've ever been in. I'm not going to forget where I came from, but I'm going to enjoy where I'm at, and that I'm going to enjoy that experience. And I'm going to show that experience to my friends and family and subscribers and stuff like that. Not only that, let's say the steak cost me $75. Let's say I do a review on this restaurant about this steak. Guess what? In about a year, I'll probably make that $75 back. Bigger picture. That points me into another direction. You know what? I'm not even going to do it. I got to get the comment that the dude left. You know, that I gave a long response to. But other than that, people, look, thank you for rocking with me. You don't have to be humble with yourself. But just don't push your success in other people's faces, because I guess that's where the jealousy and envy come from. Just because you can and they cannot does not mean that you should show them or prove to them or laugh at them because they cannot just because you can. Does that make sense? I'm going to try to repeat it again. Just because you can and they cannot, you should not push in their face that you can and laugh at them because they cannot. I just made a whole nother statement. I don't know, short-term memory. This stuff is not written down. People just going off the top of my head. Listen, I'm in Oregon right now. I swear, this weather right here, I've been driving since about 2:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It gotta be some witchcraft going on over here. Anybody that's driven in Oregon, coming at that 5, with all the fog and the mountains, oh yeah, it's some deadly shit going on around here. This looks like every Netflix original drama right now, because it's always gray and gloomy. You know, but that's what Oregon is known for. You know, I guess that's why they got a good donut shop and great coffee. Ah, that coffee load. I gotta check JB Hunt for that coffee load. I wonder if that's still a thing. Anyway, I'm about to get on up out of here. Just thought I'd throw a video up. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, this is what I would like to know. Right? Because my YouTube is getting stale. Like all the people that I'm subscribed to, a lot of them not really making a lot of videos. I'm looking for enlightening content. I'm looking for conspiracies. I'm looking for news. I'm looking for funny. Most of the stuff that I watch on YouTube is funny and entertainment. It's light. It's casual. You know, I might watch a documentary or something. If you guys can put down some of the things that you watch that's funny, enlightening, entertaining, or conspiracy. Like, I'm all into the UFOs and all that. I believe in UFOs. It is what it is. You can't tell me that there's a million different species on this one planet and there's nothing else on any other planet out there in the ever-growing universe. Come on now. You know. So, leave that in the comment. I really do appreciate it. I'll come back and check it in about a day or two. That way I can get my YouTube subscriptions going and get some just entertaining content. I had to get off YouTube for a minute, go over to Hulu or something, because there's nothing to watch. Nothing. 400 hours of videos uploaded a minute. And I can't seem to find something to watch. Anyway, y'all be easy. See y'all be easy. Peace.